Today we're going to be checking out Wave 5 of Amber Island, and that includes Whaddle, Repatillo, and PongPing. I am super excited for this one, especially with Repatillo. I think they're going to add a bunch. As well, I've been on Amber Island earlier, and I heard a little bit of a pause before the beat popped. So I'm exceptionally excited about that now, as perhaps we could get a bit of a build-up into that beat pop. It always felt like it was a bit short to me, and maybe it needed to be a bit more well executed, that bit. So maybe we're finally going to see something like that today, which is going to be really cool. Let's place down as vessels then. I am really excited to see PongPing's design on Amber Island today, as well, as seeing as though it's been in Dawn of Fire first, it's going to be really weird to see how they've executed it in both games, seeing as though it released it once. A very unique thing that we've never had happen before, so it's going to be very exciting to see it come into fruition today. We have some quads, guys. Do we need any trings today, or snizers? No, we don't. Listen, guys. Well, I guess you can't listen because it isn't playing, but here we have this little section before the beat pop where nothing is playing. I'm calling it it's a new verse, or maybe it's a glitch. I know that stock was playing when it wasn't supposed to and stuff before, so maybe it is a glitch. Honestly, who even knows at this point? We've got quite a few magicals today, some from Psychic and Light. Once again, showing a bit more love for Psychic and Light. We've had a ton of Withers. I don't know what it is with Wither, but we've definitely had far too many Withers for his own good, probably. So it's nice to see Light and Psychic getting a bit of appreciation today. As boy Repatillo, wanting them DJs, because of them DJ beats, in it, guys. DJ delivers them and Repatillo delivers them, so it definitely makes sense, that one. Look at this today. They're all wanting us quads. They're gobbling them all up. Of course, PongPing wants Puppet. They've chosen really good ones this time. Every single one that I've put in so far, it makes a lot of sense. Make it there. You need it again, my favorite monster. Lucky Purse. I'm still in love with that name. I'm curious to see what Whaddle's voice sounds like today. Are we going for the deeper rascally type, or are we going for Fire Oasis style? That's going to be interesting to see. Repatillo has got all the instrumentalists in there. Every single one that reminds me of Repatillo is basically in Repatillo's vessel. I mean, we've got Stog, got Deej. We've done a really good job putting this one together. Have we got a Wallaby as well? That's epic. They all want Wallaby. Wait, Whaddle wants Wallaby and Pechidna. Mind equals blow. Whaddle, you gotta be good now. Two of my favourites. Boscus, you have made my life so much easier. Thank you for being wanted by them all. That makes things a ton easier, Boscus. I was going to make a joke then about Boscus poking the nose into all of the vessels, but I don't think that would have worked out, would it? This is it now, our final 3 caners into these vessels, and then we're going to be ready to revive these monsters. Revitalize. We're never going to get that term right. It's been, what, 5 months since Amber Island released? 4 months, yeah. Wait, that's still a long time, though. We should be getting these terms by now, MPG. Here we go, then. Who should we do first? I'm thinking Whaddle, because Whaddle actually had Pechidna and Wallaby, so I'm pretty ecstatic to see what it does. Let's move you Whaddle up here first, though. I'm going to move Repatillo there as well. You can get a nice look at them. Here we go, then. It's always the exciting part when you're getting them, but at the same time, it's like, oh no, we have to spend more diamonds. Spending the diamonds. How much is Whaddle's voice going to change? Predictions. I think it's going to be deep and rascally. I don't think it's going to be Fire Oasis style. Oh, ping pong. Wow. That's weird to see them in the original game as well. Just seeing them from Dawn of Fire only just now. Here we are then. Is Whaddle going to play this new bit? No. Where are we then? I thought sure that Whaddle might. I'm really unsure about where Whaddle would play. I guess we're just going to have to see. We're not in the beat pop either. Repatillo being the beat pop, please. That would be so sick if we get Repatillo in there. That would add a lot to that beat pop. We need that. Krillby delivered a lot inside of that section, so if they managed to pull that off with Repatillo, that would be amazing. Maybe Repatillo plays at the end with Bob. I could see that happening. I think that's his best bet, maybe. I was kind of expecting in that blank bit, though, Whaddle to play there. PongPing's definitely playing in that section, I think. No Whaddle in the ending section as well. Where is Whaddle going? The only bit left now is the intro, but I don't think Waddle's gonna play there. I knew it that it would go deeper this time. I called that. It's a very big voice change for Whaddle, isn't it? I like the da-da-da-da-da. It's very different to Waddle's usual no. I wonder why they've gone ahead and changed what Whaddle usually sings. That was very unexpected though, I'm not gonna lie. I like it though, I like it. Let's have a look with Repatillo then now. Repatillo is my, basically, goddess of all of these monsters. I am thrilled to see what Repatillo brings. Come on, goddess, deliver the goods. We're all here for it. Deliver it to the beat pop, that's where it's at. You gotta pop Repatillo. If Repatillo pops in this, we're in for a treat. Is it gonna be like Whaddle where it plays somewhere really unexpected though? I'm honestly quite surprised it's not played yet. Repatillo is one of those monsters where you think, that is sick! What the? Oh my god! Repatillo! I love that! That's amazing! That new verse is so cool now. Yeah, it's exactly like I said with how you couldn't really predict it because of Bob and Flower being the only vocalists inside of that. Repatillo's come along and completely changed that. If they are in the beat pop as well, I'm in love with this. I'm Whaddle. Whaddle and Repatillo sounds are so good. This might end up being my favourite wave. Yeah, I'm really thrilled with this. New verse as well. I don't think they're gonna leave just PongPing playing in that new verse though before the beat pops. So they've got to bring something there. So Repatillo, you've got to deliver, I think, on that maybe. If Repatillo plays there after what they've just delivered inside of that, we have been spoilt with this. If you're gonna revitalise anyone, you need to revitalise Repatillo. Oh, PongPing plays only inside of there then, I think. They've got to, because they're not going to leave it blank. Repatillo only plays in the end bit, but it's definitely so worth it. Gotta get Repatillo, because that at the end is a bop. That with Whaddle too now. Right, come on then, PongPing, let's fill up that burst, shall we? I don't think they're going to play anywhere else. But if they do, we've been spoiled again. Let's see. Get a big preview of its design now. Yeah, that's cool. Wait, feed. Whoa! We've been spoilt to death by this. Oh my god, them new verses are lit. And PongPing playing in that blank bit now too. They must do. Let's have a look. I'm gonna just place some monsters around so we can have a listen to these new verses a bit more. I'm really falling in love with Whaddle's contribution. I think they had a lot. It's basically that vocalist that we needed inside of that bit. Listening to that. I've never even really thought about it, but bringing a vocalist there was a really good move. That's something that I should have seen come in, because that adds a lot now to that bit. Come on, PongPing. We are gonna be in that new verse. I just know it. You gotta be. That is so empty now, though. Poor PongPing. It's like Bob and Flower all over again, playing in that last bit where you just don't know what to expect with that. I think that's going to be a cool lead up, though, to the beat pop. So we'll have to see how that works out. The biggest surprise of today, though, has to be Flower, Bob, and Repatillo. Repatillo, you are an absolute monster. Literally. You brought so much to the song, so I'm really excited to see what comes about with that verse now, as the beat pop was already amazing, but now Repatillo's verse is where it's at. I don't know what to nickname it, but that is just basically the goddess verse of this song, so we're gonna name it the goddess verse instead of videos, I think, because that's turning out so cool, and thank god we did not have to bother with that castle today. That was a lifesaver, that one. Come on then, PongPing, let's explore your lore. We've been getting a lot of lore lately, so I think this one might be interesting. There's a persistent cliche that you can either be a music fan or a sports nut, but not both, and the PongPing proves otherwise. Even though its very form body is better suited to standing activities like table tennis, the monster also loves embarking on cross-island marathons, no matter how long they take. To keep its spirits up on the way, the PongPing uses its paddles to practice a series of rhythmic rudiments on its inflatable cheeks. When intense weather or fatigue threaten to discourage, the monster likes to remember the optimistic adage its forebears used to say, life is like a music box of chocolates. Wait, why are there chocolates in a music box? What a mess. Oh well, let's get started on cleanup. We know it's kind of convoluted. That's cool though, that it enjoys marathoning between the islands. I don't think we've had that before. We've had the seasonals exploring between islands, but other than that, not really much. So, cool war there again. Definitely not as much as Monculus though. We got spots of death with Monculus. Repatillo, Whaddle, and PongPing. My favourite wave yet for sure. Definitely the star of the show though was Repatillo. Just saying, when Wallaby comes along, oh my god, that is going to be one to watch out for. Definitely let me know what you think about this wave down below, as I think it's mega cool, this one. And make sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed and to subscribe too, guys. Sorry if this took a little longer today, but do know I had to check out PongPing and Dawn of Fire where it all began first. I'll see you guys later though for now. Bye guys.